Alright, we are going to record some of this session and then go live. Trying to test the recording. Sometimes I don't feel like going live, but I still want to put content out there, so alright, let's see how this works. So for those of you who don't know, my base is up there. This is going to be where I'm going to fight the zombies on the first go round. I just have them basically set up on a pitfall, really. I mean, that's what it's going to be. They can only get up one side, and that is right here, and I'm going to put spikes down there. I'm going to have my bow, which is not a great bow, but is what it is. Then I need to scrap this and we got 4 more days, but if worse come to worse, this is going to be where we will hold the zombies off. Don't know how well it's going to work. Could be absolute chaos. Only time will tell. As of right now, I gotta go gather some more lumber. I also need to see if they're going to be able to walk right through here, and they are. Fantastic. Don't know exactly what I'm gonna do about that. Wasn't thinking that it wasn't going to let me put it that close. Well, I guess now we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Only other option I got is to mine my absolute ass off and make a giant fall trap before zombie night gets here. Main objective is to keep them away from my base. I have to keep them away from my base on the first zombie night so I can get my actual defenses set up. Yeah, that's the other thing. I need to really start searching some places so I can get the rest of the stuff I need for my grill and the beaker that I need. That's a thick tree, boy. Alright, and if I remember correctly, this is all set up on a lose XP if you die setup. So if that's the case, then I really don't want to die if I have quite a bit of XP, because XP's not real easy to come by. Okay, let's jump up here. Let's go ahead and oh, fudge. Alright, I guess we'll get up there that way. Okay, if everything works to plan, I shouldn't even really see any zombies here anyway. If everything works to plan, that is. Oh shit. Come on. Fuck. Wrong button, stupid. Believe me, I know this is going to take a while, but I have played this game long enough to know that if you skimp on the plans in the first place, you're going to be forced to go back and do it again. So we're not going to skimp on the plans this time. What the fuck is happening right now? Alrighty. That looks good. And we are officially out of lumber yet again. lumber. And I guess eventually I need to plant these. Just trying to finish this bottom layer of my structure. Oh shit, oh shit. So weird, it looks like another one would fit there. Oh God. See, without a doubt, I feel like no matter what I do, some of this is going to get damaged. Biggest thing I can do is try to keep it as much on an island by itself as possible, and then surround everything that's vulnerable with spikes, and then repair it as I go. That's really the only thing I can do with that. To be 100% honest about it. Okay, well, I got a few things I can put in here. Oh, my first bit of coins, huh? Okay, let's put this here. That's seeds, that's resources. Okay, well, I guess I really should try to put some food on here. Worst come to worst, I guess I'm gonna have to do charred meat. And it does pretty well get me some of the stuff I need, I guess. Alright, that's gonna take 10 minutes to do that. I'm gonna need this. Can I use this from here? Use it. That is so wasteful, though. It even sounds like glass. That's what I don't understand. How are you going to just lose a glass bottle? Like, I mean, I could see if it was like a plastic or, you know, like before you could use the old cans. But you can't even do that now. So I'm slightly confused as to... I don't have anything on me, so why is it that they can smell me? I'm totally confused by that. So now, after you eat, you are vulnerable for a little bit, or... guess I'm not understanding. However, it's getting ready to be day 4. And I pretty much have my permanent base done. Obviously, I am going to take some countermeasures, and I'm probably going to put a buffer, block of buffer zone around the base, just so I can upgrade it to concrete later on and just have a kind of a buffer. What a fucking deer. Too bad I can't kill that damn thing right now. That'd be great. Yeah, let me grab these and have a couple more bites here, I guess. Oh shit. That's what I'm talking about. What the fuck? How did she even get up there? Bitch. How and where? Oh, fuck, another one? Oh god, it's an actual horde. I may die right here. I may die a horrible death. I'm bleeding out. I have no stamina. Oh shit. I have none of my arrows with me. It's not gonna be good, folks. I'm gonna die right here. Oh fuck. Okay, he died. I have no arrows. Clearly they can get up to my house all the way around. This might not be good. This might not have been the best decision here, ladies and gents. I still have like the 6 fucking bad dudes up circling my house. There's 27 of them down here. Holy hell, where did this horde come from? I mean, obviously I know horde mentality, they're gonna be around, but... For real? Like this? Ain't no way I'm getting back to my house right now. Not without dying anyway, and I have half my half my experience bar. Well, that kind of sucks. Alright, I have no way to do anything else, but it sucks because hmm. Well, you know what this right here tells me? This ain't gonna work. That's what this right here tells me. Because if they can all still get to my base and they're all going to go to my base, then it doesn't matter what I do, I'm still screwed. I mean, obviously they're falling down and they're not, you know, it's not super detrimental, but it's not doing good things. I'm gonna die. There goes my XP, but that'll be fine. Damn, eating a dick raw, huh? Alright, alright. Damn, she died? She bled out. Alright, well, spawn on my bed. Grim Reaper. What's the Grim Reaper mean? I do not like how close they got to the house. That actually sucks. She dropped off the top too, like she came from up here. Alright, well, I guess we'll do it like we do the rest of them, and we'll put a lip around this fucking place so they can't get up here. Then we'll eventually encase it in concrete, so that way if they do get up here, they're not really going to do much damage. I don't really know what the Grim Reaper means. I guess I need to look that up. Because I am absolutely not sure at all what the Grim Reaper means. Or you want to know something even crazier? I could make the whole bottom of my place a murder pit. Have my base up top. Murder pit down below. We may try that. Backpack on the hill? Okay, I ain't never seen that backpack on the hill before. I'll take it. Oh. There are still zombies down there. Well, I can't say that I've ever built on a hill before, but okay, we gotta see what the hell this Grim Reaper means. What the hell does this Grim Reaper mean? Your minor setback has created some experience debt. Gain experience to work off the debt. Try not to almost die for a while. That would be great. Okay, near-death trauma. Okay, so long story short, I need to go in here and get all of my arrows. Then where's that hitting? Can y'all see where that's hitting at? Alright, well that's not helping my cause any. Well, I don't think that's going to help me out at all. And just to give you an idea, this is how long it's going to be nighttime. I don't think that that's going to necessarily work for me. I think we're going to have to go make some adjustments to the settings. It's day 4. I got 3 more days to set up a good base, but I'm officially abandoning the bridge. The bridge is definitely not going to work. So we're going to have to figure out an alternative way to do this. Oh shit, I think we might do something crazy. I mean, there's only one other thing to do, and that's basically just build me a column base, mine the whole center out of this freaking mountain, and create a fall trap. Which would ultimately be cool as shit. But I don't know that I can do it before Zombie Night gets here. That's gonna be the big question. Because in order to do that, in order to do that, this is going to get crazy. Oh god, this is not going to work out for me. I forgot. Oh gosh, I might be screwed. Do I even have the lumber to... shit. Well, I guess there's only one way to get experience. The even crazier part about it is, by doing this, I think I'm fucking myself right now because I don't think I'm supposed to be doing anything for XP right now, right? Isn't that what that says? Hold on, I forget. Your minor setback has created some experience debt. Gain experience to work off the debt. Try not to almost die for a while. That would be great. Okay. Well, I have been doing stuff to gain XP. I don't get what you mean, game. To me, that doesn't make any sense, my guy. Alright, so I need this on me as well because... What? Oh, you have to just make an iron door. You can't upgrade this one. Okay. Okay, alright. Well, can we make a hatch? That's an iron hatch. Let's make a wood hatch. Let's favorite that. Let's craft it. Yes, that's what I wanted. Okay. Now then, we have got to wait until daytime. And I think I'm gonna make some adjustments here, to be honest with you. Let it save. Let's exit. I gotta see what these settings are set like because nighttime has to go a little faster. Mm. Dang dog trying to scoot down in here. Let me move my shoes for you, dude. There. My shoes are moved for you. There. I don't really like look acceleration. Inverted look, no. Vehicle look sensitivity. Dead zones are right. Yep. Weapon aiming hold. Sprint. Toggle. I guess we'll leave that on toggle. Interface sensitivity. Cursor hover sensitivity. Cursor snap. Okay. I am Ricky Bobby. We don't have no block players. Okay, that's all for here. Now let's go to continue game. And let's look at this. Difficulty settings. Yeah. Persistent profiles. Players must keep the profile they first connected with when set to on. Off allows changing your player profile. 100% multiplier. Trying to remember what all the settings are. Walk, walk, walk. AI smell mode. We're going on jog. Airdrops every 3 days. Mark airdrops on. Biome progression on. Storm frequency 100%. Oh shit. That did not do what I wanted it to do. And we're going back in. So we'll see what this is like. I did make some adjustments to the sensitivity. I forgot that it had that acceleration on. I hate acceleration. I'm used to controlling how fast my joystick moves or does not move. That acceleration tends to throw me off quite a bit. I think that's why I've been struggling. I don't know why I would have had it on in the first place, to be real honest with you. Well, I guess it's a good thing I decided to play this tonight anyway, because the fellas have made plans. Even though we had plans. That's alright. I had plans come through too, so I get it. We were going to play Arc Raiders tonight, but I'm just going to play 7 Days to Die. If this thing will ever load in, that is. still have the old Grim Reaper though. And I hate to say it, but that sensitivity is way too sensitive. That I can get used to. Felt a little too jerky and jumpy a while ago. I don't really know what the Grim Reaper does or how it affects you necessarily. But clearly I'm just consistently losing XP, so. I don't even know if these guys drop bags anymore. I haven't gotten a bag to drop yet. Alright, well, so clearly I'm going to have to make some adjustments here at the house as well. Because the way I have things set right now, it's not going to work. I think I'm going to loot these places over here. Next day I have. I think I'm going to loot these places. No, heals and food. I don't know, we'll adjust that later. Alright, we still got something a little funny. I gotta get used to the way it is now without aim acceleration. 25's a little slow, but 30's a little too fast, so. Ain't no way that's a fucking bear. That's a deer. I was like, ain't no way that's a damn bear. Nighttime is taking forever as well, so I don't know that I want to do a first zombie night for 30 minutes. Need to go over there and disassemble all of that shit, because that's just going to be resources back in my pocket, but it's going to be time consuming. Oh man. We just got to go for it. I had the settings turned on for performance as well. I'm running quality right now. I want to see what the difference is between the two. Seems a little more jerky. Oh yeah, I forget there's a third person. This may just turn out to be something absolutely crazy. Alright, well, we're gonna go down here. We're gonna get to mining. Trying to get set up. Oh. We are going to have plenty of resources when this is over with, especially clay. We're digging in, boys. All right, so that is the outside wall. It's not even close to the bottom. But I wonder if I went ahead. Now, if I could literally do this same thing all the way around. So I am in the front corner. I have to go all the way that way, all the way that way. Okay, but this is the painstaking process of building an actual decent base. This eventually is going to be a massive deadfall trap. Now you see where this is going. It's going to take some time. It is going to take some time. But since the ladder doesn't touch the ground, they will never see it as an actual entrance. So hopefully, with that in mind, I literally think I came out of, what, this side? No. Yeah, that's most definitely going to take some time, though, and I'm on day 4. I don't think it's ever going to be complete by the time it needs to be. I think, honestly, I just have to go for broke and make something happen. I want to see where I did come through at, though. Is it right here? No. Not right here. So it's got to be over here. Oh, it's right here. So I am literally only this deep. A little deeper, I'm like right here. Yeah, I gotta go quite a ways further. Okay, so basically the trauma from death, I'm assuming that's just a slow timer for how long you have to recover as much of your lost as possible. My bow sucks. My guy is not good with his bow. Gotta get all this meat and all these goodies. I gotta get the hell home. But as long as I get home, we should be good to go. Oh shit. That's weird. Did the waters go? I bet they went in the yeah, okay, I got 6 waters in here. 10 meat, that's gonna help out. Still so confused as to why I don't get to keep those. I have 4 available points. Okay, well first I need to put them on yes, I need 1 on Pelter. With every hit, you take a piece of them. It's not great. What's healing factor? Fast metabolism, specialize in boosting your natural healing rates as long as you're not starving. We're gonna do that one, and then Iron Gut is specialized in gastrointestinal health to use less calories and gain more benefits from food. Use less oxygen while diving. Hiker, train your body, and the number 1 charge is a zombie menace running away from them. So, Guardio, we're gonna take that one. Got Pack Mule, we got that one already. Run and gun, stealth strikes. Okay, in the early game, it's hard to decide what you want to use. I'm also probably gonna have to, yeah, I can't do it from here, can I? Okay, quality's not nearly as good as performance. Let's put that back there. Okay, well, let me repair this. What? You know what? I'm gonna go tear down some of the other place. Since I got a little bit of time. I am honestly going to leave a lot of this up here because it will give me another place to run to if something crazy happens. But I'm going to take some of this lumber back. And repurpose it. Because this is definitely not going to work for a zombie night base. Not unless I literally just make a bunch of these spike traps and set them up here and lure them to their death. We could try that. The worst that's gonna happen is I'm gonna die. Yep, this will at least give me a safe zone to get back to, if nothing else. I think that's a decent idea. Alright, I recovered some of it. I'm gonna take my ass back up here and start digging my zombie shelter a little deeper. Try to at least get a good start on it. I am just going to clear me out a space around this, and then I'm going to dig deeper because I know that I cannot put what I need right here. A damn 500, that's crazy. Jerry. This should get me plenty of stone to last me quite some time. This should get me plenty of clay to last me quite some time. Eventually I will need it to make concrete and those types of materials, so it's definitely going to be beneficial. Yeah, stay in here. You're just up there being a menace. Hey, stay in here. No, stay. We're gonna shut this, so you stay in here. Stay. You're up there barking. What the hell? Right now we are really just collecting resources and making this a little bit wider because eventually I'm going to put a ceiling on it and we're going to create a box underneath of us here, and then we're going to make a fall trap to where they can pretty much just fall to their death. All the way to bedrock. Alright, we can move around in here now. Gonna leave that on the dirt, that on the dirt, leaves us some support. I don't know where I want to do this. That's going to be close to the edge. I probably need to go over here. Alright, my dude's thirsty. I guess I'm going to have to go search these houses here in a few and just see what I can find over there. I would really like to put the hole to go deeper over here so it has a little bit of a buffer zone in here. Though digging with this thing is mining with this thing is taking forever. Okay, now we better eat some food. Oops. Alright, they can smell me for a little ways. I better wait. Smelling like a fresh chopped meal. Wow, one of the dogs just farted like crazy. Alright, well, I still smell. But I have got to go see what I can do inside of this city. I gotta go explore a little bit. That's the thing about the beginning of this game. It's a fine balance. You gotta be okay with going and exploring while building and advancing, because if not, you're gonna get left behind. The zombies just get harder and harder. I guess if I wouldn't run, I'd probably save a little stamina and food and water. They're not gonna chase me. I'm definitely gonna have to work on my bow skills as well. Bow is definitely gonna be needed. I'm gonna at least need 1 point in my bow before day 7 gets here. I don't have a lot of freaking arrows either. I don't remember which ones of these houses are the easiest. I don't think any of them are easy. I can make a first aid bandage now. Very nice. Iron, okay, that's not worth it. That's some dirty water. That'd be alright. Two-star house. Mailboxes are usually where I find the magazines. That's kind of a shitty little deal. Sheesh. Bye. See you boys and girls later. I'm gonna let y'all come outside. I would like to go check these mailboxes real quick. That's where I find all the magazines that I need. I am encumbered. Malone residence is only 1 star. I remember this house. This house kind of sucks. At least right now, anyway. I can't afford to lose any XP at this point, so. I know this is the easy way to get in here, but it's like 1,000 to get into it. All the stuff you want is right through this door. Thought I heard something. See? It's all right there. Along with some a-holes. I know there's people down here too. Yep. Ooh, boy. Later, boys. Oh shit. How does that miss? It's sticking in your neck, fool. There ain't no way that misses. Shit. Alright, I am over encumbered, so we are going to go back to the house now. Still over encumbered, but not nearly as bad. My trees are finally starting to come up. That's cool. Shit. Might have an idea for those. I'm sure I'm missing something here. Weapon parts. Let's see. 3 of them in there. Vehicle stuff. Did I get any vehicle stuff? Yeah. What do I need to unlock this? Seeds 1 of 8. Okay. Alright then. Oh. And I got some painkillers, some food. Sandwiches aren't great for you, but they'll do the trick if you need a quick fix. Damn, this shit takes a while to put away. And 2 shovels. I don't need them. Okay, we have got to also look into what we're going to need for moving forward. Obviously, we have a long ways to go with these. Definitely need that. Yeah, I know that. I know you're thirsty, but man. Okay. I don't really know what I want to pursue next because I'm at day 4. I'm never going to build the exact platform that I want before zombie days here. I've got to go get more lumber. Maybe go search another house or two. Like, I really don't have a choice. I'm going to have to just start going for the gusto and seeing what all I can find. hoping maybe I can find some arrows or maybe some better weapons. I suppose we shall see. One skill point. Okay. I don't really know what to take, to be honest with you. Well, let's go cut this. That's right. What about Pummel Pete? We're gonna put Pummel Pete on for the moment, since using a club is the cheapest thing to use at the moment. I know I'm eventually going to need electronics expert or something like that, and I'm gonna need another one. Don't remember the exact names. I need to look and see what's required for me to build a workbench. That's really what I need to know. Forge takes what? Workstations 4. Okay. Workstations has to be level 4. The hell is workstations? Oh, workstations. Okay. Oh, shit. This is kind of crazy. I mean, I think it's kind of cool also, but it's just yet another variable to this game that you have to try to overcome. Guess that's all part of it. Of course, I'm out of stamina. Since I have not been keeping a torch on me, well, since I'm stuck inside, I guess I'll go down here and fuck around. I never did figure workbench out though. Yeah, workstations. 3 of 10. Okay. All right. I don't know the direction I want to do this. I'm torn at the moment. Heavily torn. I can say I'm never going to have to worry about stone and clay for, well, I can't say never, but I'm not going to have to worry about it for a little while. Okay, it's starting to clear out here. I know from experience these hordes get absolutely crazy, so we're going to do our best to kind of keep things low up here. And then we may have to eventually dig out around the bottom or leave it to where it's kind of ramped to where they fall into it or something, but we will see how that plays out. This is pretty much the outer wall. Far too close to my area to let them in here. This water thing's gonna be a big problem. damn thing's right there. And I gotta try for it. Alright, I came, I saw, I grabbed the stuff. Now it's time to go see what all we got. Now we got a couple things. A fucking crawler. Of course. Man, this is proving to be a little harder than I thought it was going to be this early on. If I'm not lying to you guys. It's day 4 and I haven't even been focused on building any kind of structure yet for fighting the zombies. This could just be a giant shit show. I know my trees aren't nearly big enough yet, but I gotta have them. Eventually I'm probably gonna want that, but for right now it's not a huge deal. Let's see. My leg is sprained, of course, dude. I'm fucking over it, bro. 8 fucking minutes. God damn it. Alright, I have to figure out how I want to do this. Because no matter what, I'm gonna have to have a place to fight these damn zombies. When the apocalypse approaches. Do not want anything getting up here though. And them jumping little spider bastards can get about anyway. Of course, you're hungry, you're thirsty. Man, I don't know what to do for you, my guy. Well, then naturally we do the only thing we can do. We mine. Helps if I got the right tool. Man, everything is stacking against us at the moment. It's fine. My leg's just gonna be hurt anyway. Unless I go up here and I stand. Guess I could do that. Fuck it, get down to the water. Alright, well I gotta chill out for a few, otherwise my leg's never gonna heal. Alright, that's 22 minutes, that's 11 minutes. I don't even need that much time in there. So you don't even get to keep the fucking cans anymore? Holy crap, dude. Well, I'm definitely not trying to die right now, so we're gonna go ahead and chill out here. I almost need to start cutting a trench around my steps. Because sadly, I feel like the only way I'm going to make any progress here is I think I'm going to have to cut a trench down, straight down around, and put boxes. And then just slowly reinforce the boxes just to keep them out of here and away from here for the moment. Till I can do something different later on, maybe. That might be what has to happen. I think I may have an idea. Give me... It's too far away, huh? but I can't do anything. Shit, that didn't work out how I wanted it to at all. Alright, I literally can't keep fucking around. I'm just gonna keep fucking my legs up. But you can kind of see my idea forming. If I can make a wall to right where I'm at, I think it would make one hell of a difference. Then it's going to be easier to create the hole that I need later on to let them in to fall to their death. It's going to take a minute to get all this set up the way I want it, but I promise, when this is all said and done, this is going to be pretty phenomenal. And to be real honest, eventually I may put a lip like this all the way around because the spider zombies can still get in here. So this might be a more permanent thing. Now that I think about it, we may just leave this here. Can I grab that one? Why can't I? Anyway, whatever. Okay. We are gonna finish building this here. This is basically just what I use for a buffer to keep the spider zombies out of here. Otherwise, they can climb and jump and do all that shit. Which, I mean, they can still jump to me from over here and over there, but I have at least a little bit of protection. Ugh. And then this will help with my bumper that I was talking about. The little buffer zone to keep these fuck nuggets out of here. Get the fuck down there where you're supposed to be, you asswipe. And then all I have to do is go around and clear out everything underneath of here. Then if they burrow underneath the place, it's not really going to be that detrimental to the situation, simply because I'm going to use that as a deadfall anyway. So, I need more trees. And my leg break is over with. Okay, it is time to go harvest a bunch of trees. If we die, we die. but we have to have lots of trees. We gotta finish the lip all the way around the house. And then ultimately we at least have to try to build some place under the house for them all to pool up in. If we have a place for them to pool up in, then they can just get in there and stack on top of each other and all that good stuff. But if we have any cops or anything like that, the cops will actually make the hole deeper, which then it will pretty much do the job for me. So realistically, we have to give them a way into it. And trick them into falling down to the bottom. Alright, after this tree, we're going to go back and try again. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We have literally cleared all the trees in the entire area. It's about time for me to start planting a bunch of trees. However, it's about finding the right spot. I like to have plenty of open space around my base so I can see if anything's coming, when stuff spawns, where it's at, what direction it's coming, and what it is. Knowing that there's a cop coming or an exploder zombie coming from a distance is much more beneficial than just having it blindly fuck you, you know? I mean, not that I don't like to be blindly fucked, I'm just saying. It's not the best outcome in a zombie game, if you know what I'm getting at. Okay, did I just do that wrong and not do... Okay, so that is right. Okay. Except for that. Hold up. Fuck it. It's Cliffside Manor, that's what it is. This is either going to work out really nicely or it's going to go horribly wrong and I'm going to drop my base. So, you know, I guess only time will tell at this point. I have dropped a base before and it is not fun. Oh, fuck. This is gonna be a little sketch, guys. However, by the time it is over, this will be a pretty badass little spot. The reason I know that is because I have built a many bases like this before. It's just gonna take a minute to see the chaos come to fruition. Oh, what the hell? Wait, what in the actual hell? Okay, well. Okay, well that definitely makes more sense. What the fuck? Well, just so you guys are aware, I have dropped a base before, so worst thing that's gonna happen, we're gonna drop the base. I have literally dropped a base and lost every single bit of my loot before. Oh, you fucker, you. Okay, well, that kind of blows because now I got a little bit of a ramp over here issue, but alright, enough running, you dickhead. Okay, so maybe we... Yeah, that is correct. Okay. It's going to take us a lot of wood to finish this off, but I have a feeling the only way we're going to survive zombie night is by doing it right and doing it right here at home. Shouldn't take much to prep for it. Alright, as I stated, that is taken care of. The only thing we have to do now is we have to make sure they cannot get up here. Yep. I know you're hungry, dude, but they can still almost get up there, though, can't they? Just knowing it's not going to take much. Alright, now I can start to bring the fight to them. Beautiful. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, and then he's going to fall off there anyway, so that's no big deal. Alright. Creating my buffer zone to where even if they do come over here, they're not really going to accomplish anything. That is kind of the point. You know they're coming, but why let them destroy your shit? Now I just need to fix this, but first I have to get I might as well put some of this shit here to be 100% honest with you. Oh, fuck, I can't. Okay, well. Maybe they won't come down here. Where's the... I can't jump up there. Okay, so let's put it here. Alright, I gotta get some food and at least make it to where I get my point before I die. So let me go in here. Nothing in there, right? Okay. You eat this. You eat this. You eat this. Alright, now. Okay, we are finally starting to make some headway on securing our facility. Now, we have to finish digging this spot out right here. Uh-oh, I don't have enough lumber. We're gonna have to go steal a couple trees, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, hell yeah, and they're at 600 now? What do you think? We take every other one and then come back and plant them again? I think that's a pretty good little logging method, huh? However, we're drawing to a close on day 5, or 4. We're getting ready to be on day 5, so I really need to go ahead and get this shit done. Once I feel secure about my base, I mean, I know it's still not going to be secure. There's no doubt about it. It's not going to be secure. There's going to be things that I'm going to realize failed. However, so the basic principle is just to keep them away from your main structure. You can always rebuild and brace up your main structure from underneath, but if they have access, they will come in and fuck you and not even say thank you. Okay, that's not gonna work. Alright, we officially have our buffer zone. And we have a 2-high wall pretty much all the way around it, so can't nobody really get here and fuck with anything. And with a little luck, they will basically help us mine out our fall trap all by themselves. With a little luck. Can't guarantee. We can sure as hell hope. Alright, they can get up here, so let me at least give some support on the corner here. Without a doubt, that's going to get attacked. But we are starting to move into a direction that is going to be fucking unbeatable. Oh, well. That did not work, but it's okay. Okay, we gotta have more lumber yet again. And since this is the case, I'm so close to freaking leveling up. I need... Put you away, put you away. Oh, put you away, put you away. I need to drink water. I need to eat food. 2168. I need to go get more lumber, which is probably gonna F around and get me killed. I smell like a giant steak. Uno más, uno más. One more for the moment. Okay, putting more lumber back in so we can take it back out later. I don't know what to do about my dude's hunger. I've got to figure out what it is that takes hunger down. Alright, at least there it's touching. Looks a little shoddy right now, guys, but don't you worry. Like I said, I've got a plan. Oh shit, why did I do that? That was not part of the plan. This, however, is part of the plan. So you see it taking shape now? We're basically squaring off the bottom portion of it for any of the things that explode or may try to penetrate the base. Then, once we get basically the second run all the way around, once we get the trench dug, right, and we get this all the way around, oh shit, we gotta go back there. One point, huh? Ain't that just fucking special? Alright, now I'm gonna have to see here, right? That's all the further we gotta go, I think. Right? It's just right below that. Oh, so we gotta go one more down here to meet. Yes. Alright, that's not hard. Why in the fuck am I eating every goddamn thing? I'm not even gonna be able to stay alive here soon because I ain't gonna have no damn water. Okay, we're gonna repair this. We are so close, folks. We are so close to having a base I feel comfortable at least doing the first horde night with. Now it's mostly just digging this shit out. Alright, now we pretty much have our buffer zone to where these a-holes are going to struggle to get in here. Okay, motherfucker, you can see where the fuck I'm putting this goddamn shovel, you bitch. Alright, well, there it is. That's pretty well it. Obviously, you know, we got to keep going around, but that's pretty well what the plan is. We are killing it, folks. This thing's gonna be ready to slay zombies before you know it. However, I think you guys get the basic principle. We're just realistically doing the initial work, and then we're gonna let these fuckers do the work for us. This is definitely going to be a painstaking process. It's going to take a while. Well, you got to go outside? Okay. I'll let you outside in just a minute. This is definitely going to take some time like this. But once it's all said and done, this thing will be a zombie slaying motherfucker. And I am good with that. What the fuck? Oh yeah. That's gotta be there too. Yes, I know, you gotta go outside. Are you ready to go outside? Alright, I gotta let the dog out. I will be right back. Alright, wanna go outside? Go, buddy. Come on. Let's go outside and go by. Judy, come on outside, go by. Alright, well, we are not going to make it to zombie night on this run, which is fine with me. I could have sped the time up and made it work, but forcing it is not really the best option on here. So we're going to repair these. We are going to spend our point. And we are just about to 3 hours, so we're probably going to call it there. We will put one more point in here somewhere. Perception has 1. That has 1. 1. You are now out of the Stone Age and an apprentice engineer. Gain 15% XP from electrical trap kills. Items craft 20% faster at the forge. And you can craft glue cheaper. I know there's one I need, and I can't remember which one it is. We will be taking that one this time. Not gonna matter though, because I'm running out of water. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for me. I'm calling it quits here. Much love, be safe, take care, and I will see you guys next time.